Welcome to Health Reversion, your channel for raw, unbiased education on physical and mental health. Today's episode, vegetable oils. As the name suggests, vegetable oils are derived from plants, usually from seeds, grains, or beans, to extract a very small amount of oil. But did you know that back in the early 1900s, vegetable oils were actually used in industrial machine lubrication? That was their main purpose, the reason that they were produced. They also have links back to the paint and varnish industry in the mid-20th century, so the mid-1900s. So the point here is that originally, vegetable oils were produced for an industrial purpose. There are advantages to using vegetable oils to lubricate machine parts. These advantages include excellent lubricity, which is the capacity of the oil to reduce friction, so the moving parts to make sure that they're not wearing away on each other. Vegetable oils also have a higher viscosity than mineral oils. This means that they don't change their state as easily compared to mineral oils when there's temperature fluctuations. Despite these advantages, as we all know by now, industry always seeks the lowest input costs. So for whatever it's making, for whatever it's using, it's always seeking the lowest cost to purchase that at. Enter the petroleum industry. After the planned and orchestrated war in the 1940s, otherwise known as World War II, the petroleum industry was evolving at such a rapid rate that petroleum-based lubrication products actually became more attractive to industry than the vegetable oils. Reduced costs and a higher oxidative stability were the reasons that industry started to favor the petroleum-based products instead of the vegetable oils. Oxidative stability refers to the tendency of the oil to go rancid or deteriorate when exposed to oxygen. So the vegetable oils have a high chance of rancidity and the mineral oils were lower. So they could sit on the shelf for a bit longer before they were bought. From this point, the poor old seed oil industry had all of this seed oil, so corn and soy, they've been planting, ready to go, and over a very short period of time, that industry found itself with all of this excess supply because a lot of it had gone to the petroleum industry. However, thanks to our very clever overlords, the seed oil industry found a new home in the animal feed sector. So all the corn and the soy and other associated grains were then diverted and directed to feed livestock, pigs, etc. And what they found is this helped to fatten the animal up a bit quicker than usual. And who's going to argue with livestock being fed natural plants? I don't think many people are going to argue with that. So it was perfectly legal, perfectly reasonable, and suddenly the livestock industry was able to fatten up its produce much quicker. But unfortunately, the fact of the matter is that sure, livestock such as pigs and beef, they'll eat the grain, but it's not their ideal food. It's not something that they're designed really to eat en masse, hence the large amount of weight gain that they can achieve in a very short period of time. But what is most concerning is somehow the vegetable oils then became promoted and marketed to humans. Have a look in your local supermarket aisle and you'll see a large proportion of vegetable oils on the shelf there, and also over in the cold section you might think, oh no, that's dairy, that's animal fat, and it's like, well yes, there is butter there, but a lot of the margarines and the hybrids, which are some animal fat, some plant matter, it's quite prevalent in the supermarket and in our wider society. The uncanny fact though is that we don't need a coat of varnish on our skin. We don't have steel cogs functioning in our bodies that require lubrication. And I'm pretty sure that we're not being fattened up for slaughter. Particularly, look out for my upcoming video on omega-3s and omega-6s, where we take a deeper dive into the possible ramifications of regularly consuming or having excess consumption of these particular vegetable oils. That's it for today. Thank you for watching through to the end. If you didn't get anything out of it, thumbs down. If you got something out of it, thumbs up. In the meantime, keep well, and I'll see you in the next video.